Hello! Today, we are reviewing a fourth party Transformer. Yes, a knockoff, if you will. So, in case you can't tell, this is the Optus Pexus mold. Thing is, it's Nemesis Prime. And also, it's like way bigger than it should be. For example, this is him with Light of Peace. Optus Pexus is like this tall, like to the bottom of my finger. Maybe this tall. He's not supposed to be this big. Oh, I just bumped the camera. Here he is with Megatron, because they're both evil. So, yay. Megatron's a bit taller than Optimus. Oh. And here he is with my previous review. Can my background stop getting bumped? Thanks. Let's do Series 86 Devastator. He's pretty big is what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so here we have him. It's pretty cool. Let's take a look at his head. Pretty cool, pretty cool. He does have a light up feature. Problem is I can't access it because the button's right here. Thing is, I can't figure out how to disassemble the chest to put a battery in there. So, I don't know. Oh, I forgot to mention this in the Predaking video that I did a while back. He also has a light up feature. And it does have a little switch thing, button. Remote control. That's like a kid paw. Pretty cool. I don't have batteries for it. Anyways. So, here he is. Articulation wise, he has a swivel at the head. Can look up and down on a separate hinge. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be another hinge in there, but I think due to the light up feature it doesn't work. Because I can only get the bottom hinge to move, which does that. Wait, no, that's an entirely separate hinge, the compression. But there's a whole another hinge in there. But yeah. Kind of weird. But I will live. Arms move out like that. And can move down. Man, it's supposed to move out like that. They can rotate 360 on a soft ratchet. Arms can move out like that as well. I forgot to mention that. Bicep swivel. In there. Pretty cool. Elbows, which are very unique. It's actually a double joint. There's another hinge in there that does reveal some piston detail. He can do that. Did I mention this guy's like my most posable figure? He just has horrible feeling plastic. Because this guy has horrible feeling plastic. The reason why I say that is because it's just the knockoff company's plastic they used. It's weird. And now we get on to the main show. The hands. So we got a hinge joint, ball joint, hinge joint at the thumb. We got a hinge joint, hinge joint, hinge joint at the finger. And a hinge joint to the side. And that's pretty far out to the side. Looks like he's doing this, but no, he's doing this. And that's for every finger, meaning he could do that. That's kind of crazy. It also a wrist swivel and a hinge in and out at the wrist. But no one cares. His chest can extend a lot, which gives him a insane ab crunch. There's 2 hinges in there. 1 hinge down here that just extends. This bottom one's ratcheted, or just really tight. And this top one's just tight. It's a tight friction. Oh, his backpack came undone. There we go. Anyways, let's recompress that. Well, no, let's extend this bottom one. Also, swivel in there. So you can swivel it right there. Swivel it right here. Waist swivel. These move out. These hinge up on a double hinge. And these do nothing. So his legs can move forward that far on a drop down joint. Which did break on my original Optus Pexus. Which is why I didn't use them as a size comparison. He's missing an entire leg. It's not missing, but it did break off. That folds out. And it goes back. Like 1 click. Now, you have the thigh swivel. Doesn't go that far, but the thigh swivel nonetheless. Knee bend, which does do some shifting motion at the thigh. So yeah. It does like make it drop down, and then it bends all the way with some hinge pieces in there. And that makes that kind of compressed in. It's weird, but it's really cool. Feet move forward that far, back not all, toe bend, and a pretty good ankle pivot. Okay, I lied. That was a crappy ankle pivot. Meaning you can only get this far of a stance. Really. I don't think the drop down joint's extended. I mean, I think it is extended. Yeah. But yeah, he's really articulated. And I kind of wish that in the thumbnail, I've already made the thumbnail, but I don't feel like doing it again. I kind of wish I made him show off his amazing articulation, because it's like this guy's main selling point. His main selling point is definitely not his transformation. It's not bad, but it's boring. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, move this piece, you're done. It's very boring transformation for a very boring alternate mode. So I'm just getting the hands in position. But yeah. Now let's talk about accessories. Let's look at down upon you. Let's talk about his accessories. So first, we have these 2 things. What do they do? Good question. They're poles that can combine. So let me they just plug in using a ball joint, which means there is a little bit of movement. And now you got this really long pole that he can just hold with a tab in his hand. I'll show that in a minute. He has these, which these fold out. And that's about it. Pretty sure there's another transformation joint in this. I just don't know where it is. But that just tabs into the side of his arm. And to the underneath of his arm, which is what I do, because I have something else that tabs into the side of his arm, which is these. I just dropped it. Alright. These. There's 2 of them. There's also 2 of those. So that unfolds. This folds down. And now you got a gun. He can hold it. Pretty cool. I just realized his chest is extended. But I like to compress them up and attach them to his forearm. Like that. And then, if he wants to shoot someone, he can just do that. Extend it straight. Arm cannon. So yeah. It's basically just compressed arm cannons. And then what I do with this is I keep this like this. And I attach it to the back of his forearm. Like that. So he has an underarm cannon. Does he have a tab on the inside? He has a tab on the inside. That's cool. Alright, let's take that off. Just attach it. Wait, no. Had that upside down. My dog is crying. There we go. And then we have these arm blades. Yeah. That just attach right there. But you might be wondering, that's useless. Well, if you flip that around, he has underarm blades. Pretty cool. I do like it. We haven't even gotten to the transformation. It's already 10 minutes long. About 11. Jeez. This guy's complicated. But what I do with these arm blades is I go here and attach them up there. Let me just do the same thing with the other one, because yes, there is another one. There's like 2 of everything. Except one special accessory, but yeah, spear. I like to put that in his hand. Then we got these smokestacks. They just attach to his arm. Let's not attach it yet, because we have one more accessory that you've seen in the thumbnail. A cloak with a hood. So basically, what you want to do to attach this, just plop it on his shoulders, extend this piece that's in here, that piece. Now we'll go through that hole. Very hard to explain, but you just want to shove it through the hole, and then just make sure it goes fully through the hole, kind of like that. It's not fully through the hole, I don't know what I'm saying, but so it's like on top of the cloak. Here, you can see it like that. I'm gonna do the other one real quick. Alright, and then we just get this miscellaneous piece, and it also has a hole. You just want to shove that on this side's little thing. So yeah, just make sure that goes all the way through. Now hold that in place, and now we have mysterious cloaked figure. And yeah, he looks amazing, absolutely fantastic, if you ask me. I just love how this looks. This is the spear compared to him, by the way. But yeah. The cape does have articulation. It has a bendy wire, so you can pose it. So that's really cool. That's how I have it. It's like I have it like kind of splayed out like that. And then he's looking where it's splaying out. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's about it for this guy. But he does transform. So let's take the cloak off. Alright, one thing I forgot to do when using this guy is that there's little holes. Here, let me just lay this guy down. Little holes right there, and these go right through it. Those are supposed to attach to the arms. It's just little holes on the arms. Not very little, but they just attach. And you're supposed to do that through the cloak. And I completely forgot. Because I'm an idiot. So yeah. Transform this guy. So first. Trying to remember. You want to rotate these. Can't remember which way. I think it's this way. There we go. Down both sides. Then I think you twist that and then press it in. And then twist the wrist. Yeah. That looks about right. Then fold this down. Pull these up. These will tab in up here. So just get that. Lined up properly. that. This one's refusing to tab in. There we go. Then you just undo these wheels, fold the head in like this. This piece will fold out, line the head fold all the way in, and this will fold up. Thing is, can't really fold it up. This is hurting my arms. Can't really fold it up because these are in the way. So you gotta like maneuver it. It's weird. But you just wanna get these lined up. Lock it into place. There you go. These extend this. These push backward so it sticks out. Now I'm trying to remember how to put the wheels because I remember these are difficult. I think you don't do them yet, actually. So it's supposed to go like this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that's how you want it looking. Just twist it. And this will go up here. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, wheels. This is really hard to do because this figure's pretty big. And my camera zooms in too much. Let's lower this. Now we do the legs. Let's lower it even more. So, what you want to do, split the knee open. Split the entire shin open. Great, that fell again. There's pieces everywhere. You open this up. Close that up. And with that fully closed up, you should be able to push it in. Okay, wait. This is also pretty confusing. I think you fold it up like this. And you gotta maneuver the foot up so you can compress this in all the way. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's supposed to be all the way out here. No, I wasn't forgetting anything. It's just stupid type. And this just double hinges up. And we won't close it up just yet. Rotate the waist around so it looks like this. And I think you use the double hinge in here to fold this up. I mean, you kind of do want to untab the wheels, I think. Again, I'm going off of memory here. My memory sucks when it comes to this guy, but I think you want it looking like that. That looks kind of wrong because that's supposed to be right there. So I don't think I actually fully compressed that. Or maybe you weren't supposed to extend the waist, and instead you're supposed to extend just the upper torso. That would explain a lot. Yeah, I think that's how you're supposed to do it. Just close that up. This will hook into the arm. That, and now we do the other leg. Alright! I also tabbed this together, like all this just in one piece. But that was the only other step I did. Very squeaky when he rolls. Hurts my ears. But here we have him in his alternate mode. Let me see what I meant by his transformation is not really what you buy this thing for. This does not look great. It's just a brick. A brick with a slightly slanted front. Why? Whose idea was this? guns can store. I just completely forgot how, and I don't feel like remembering. So, and this video is already long enough. So yeah. Sucks to suck, I guess. I don't know. If you care about it that much, why? Like why? I don't know. But if you like that, cool. There's literally nothing else to this alternate mode, so it's can't really say anything. This doesn't even store. I think this is the only accessory that doesn't store. Everything else, oh no, I think it does store. You just shove it underneath some pegs. But if you like that, cool. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Oh, I forgot which one I did.